What the USC Trojans must do to secure a college football playoff spot in 2025. What the Trojans must achieve to secure a spot in the college football playoff. The USC Trojans face significant challenges in their quest to reach the college football playoff. Yet there are strategic paths they can take to impress the selection committee. Under the leadership of head coach Lincoln Riley, if all elements align perfectly, the Trojans could emerge as a team that both fans and the committee would eagerly welcome into the playoff fold. The presence of a strong USC Trojans team is beneficial for college football as a whole, but to earn a playoff berth, they must perform exceptionally well. ESPN's Heather Dinich provides a thorough analysis of the requirements for the Trojans to be among the 12 teams chosen for the playoff. A crucial head-to-head victory against Notre Dame is essential. This win serves as one of the tiebreakers the committee utilizes to differentiate between teams with similar records. If both Notre Dame and USC are vying for an at-large bid, this outcome will be pivotal, Dinich emphasizes. She also highlights potential shortcomings that the committee might see in the Trojans' performance this season. The Trojans lack significant road victories. A win against Purdue won't bolster USC's standing, and unless they demonstrate considerable improvement from the previous year, it may be their only road triumph. The Trojans are set to face Illinois, Notre Dame, Nebraska, and Oregon on the road, and none of these games can be taken for granted. Nebraska, for instance, achieved its first winning season since 2016 last year. If Nebraska and Purdue are the only teams USC manages to defeat on the road, they will need the committee to regard those opponents favorably. The Huskers could surprise many in the Big Ten. These away games could either propel USC forward or eliminate them from contention entirely. For the Trojans to secure a playoff spot, a repeat of a 4-5 record in the Big Ten is simply unacceptable. They must improve their performance within the conference. Last season served as a trial run for their Big Ten journey. This year is about making a statement and proving their worth. The Trojans have successfully recruited top talent and are now aiming to develop an offense capable of competing with the nation's elite. This revamped offense is expected to help them secure victories against teams like Iowa, Illinois, USC football. Best case scenario for 2025 season. Imagine stepping into the heart of college football season, where every game feels like a fresh chapter in the story of your favorite team. Welcome back to the Times of Troy, your weekly dose of all things USC athletics. I'm Ryan Karchi, your guide through the ups and downs of USC football and men's basketball. If you want to join this journey every Monday, simply sign up for our newsletter here, https://www.thetimes/of-troy. The off-season is now a distant memory, and USC has kicked off its preseason camp. As I write this, my skin is a vivid reminder of the importance of sunscreen, thanks to a few days of intense practices. But hey, that's part of the fun. This is the perfect time to believe in your team, especially when doubts begin to creep in. Maybe you're starting to see potential in a quarterback who hasn't quite proven himself yet. Or perhaps you're getting excited about a revamped defensive line. Even the coach you once doubted might earn your trust again. For now, let's dream big. What could a best-case scenario look like for USC this season? First, let's consider the ultimate goal, making it to the college football playoff. While it might seem far-fetched, it's not entirely out of reach. Historically, only one team has managed to secure a playoff spot with 3 losses, and that was Clemson, thanks to an automatic bid. For USC, achieving this would likely require winning 10 games. 2 of USC's biggest challenges lie on the road against Notre Dame and Oregon. Winning both would be a monumental task, so the best-case scenario might involve stealing a win in either Eugene or South Bend. From there, USC would need to navigate a tricky schedule, including games against Michigan, Iowa, Illinois, and Nebraska. These matchups are all toss-up. Winning these games would be crucial in securing a playoff spot. Now, let's dive into what a successful season might look like on both sides of the ball. On defense, D'Anton Lynn's team would need to take a huge step forward. Players like Cameron Fountain and Devon Tompkins would need to live up to their preseason expectations, potentially earning all Big Ten honors. Eric Gentry could lead the league in sacks and prepare himself for a high draft pick. On offense, quarterback Jaden Maiava would need to shine. He would need to adapt better to Lincoln Riley's system than Miller Moss did last year, throwing deep more frequently and avoiding costly mistakes. A strong rushing attack, led by Wayman Jordan, would also be essential in taking pressure off Maiava. While all of this sounds promising, achieving it would require a perfect storm of factors aligning in USC's favor. Could it happen? Absolutely. But with so many uncertainties, anything could go wrong. Next week, we'll explore the opposite scenario. What could go wrong if things don't go as planned? 3 questions with Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart, the legendary Heisman Trophy winner and current Fox analyst, joined me to discuss USC. Here's what he had to say. Question: what excites you about this USC roster? What excites me is that USC is flying under the radar despite the high expectations. They made progress on defense last year under Coach Lynn, and they've brought in some big players through the transfer portal. The schedule is favorable, with opportunities to secure wins early on. The key will be learning how to close games in the fourth quarter. Question: what do you need to see from Lincoln Riley in year 4? Answer: I think Riley needs to focus on toughness and physicality, both on and off the field. He's made some strong coaching hires to address these areas. Patience is important. But this year could be pivotal for him to prove himself. Question: who's someone flying under the radar that you expect to take a big step forward? A. I'm excited about Makai Lemon on offense and Anthony Lucas on defense. Jaden Maiava is also under the radar and could have a breakout year. Freshman Jakeem Stewart could be a game changer on defense. Controversies and upcoming stories: Lincoln Riley has called on the NCAA to do the right thing regarding DJ Wingfield, who is suing the organization for an injunction to play this season. Wingfield's situation highlights the NCAA's inconsistent enforcement of its eligibility rules. Notre Dame is willing to negotiate with USC to keep their rivalry alive, potentially offering concessions on the automatic qualifier debate. USC's 2026 recruiting class is shaping up to be impressive, with Breck College committing to join an already strong offensive line. What I'm watching this week: I've been enjoying The Diplomat on Netflix. Kerry Russell delivers a standout performance as U.S. Ambassador Kate Weiler, and the show's twists keep me engaged. Until next time, stay tuned for more updates from the world of USC athletics. If you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at ryan.karchi@latimes.com or follow me on Twitter at Ryan_Karchi. https://Ryan Karchi. To subscribe to the newsletter, click here. https://www.latimes.com/Times of Troy.